The historic lunar flyby is over. It is the morning of Flight Day 9, and the Artemis II astronauts are 147,000 miles from home, accelerating into a dead fall toward the planet. The kinetic reality of the mission has shifted. As of 12:50 p.m. Eastern Time, the Orion spacecraft is clocking 2,808 miles per hour. Because it is sliding deeper into Earth's gravitational well, that speed is increasing by the minute. They are hurtling toward a specific, unforgiving physical threshold. To survive the journey home, the capsule must hit the outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere at exactly 25,000 miles per hour. The crew knows exactly what that speed means. Pilot Victor Glover has characterized the impending re-entry process as riding a fireball. It is a hazard that Apollo 16 astronaut Charles Duke knows firsthand. During the Apollo era, he highlighted the razor-thin margins of striking that atmospheric boundary at such immense velocities. This diagram maps a physical scenario Duke warned about: skipping out. If the spacecraft hits the atmosphere at too shallow an angle, it fails to penetrate the friction layer. Instead, it ricochets off the outer atmosphere, sending the crew permanently back into deep space. This unforgiving kinetic reality transforms Flight Day 9 into a critical 24-hour window. Every calculation and cabin adjustment is now a matter of physical survival. The crew begins that 24-hour window by waking up to the song Lonesome Drifter. Morale is high inside the cabin, even as the re-entry clock quietly counts down. They even take time to host a Space-to-Earth press conference, broadcasting a series of photos showing a total lunar eclipse captured from behind the moon. Back on Earth, the reaction is viral. Pilot Victor Glover's daughter posts a TikTok of the milestone, calling her dad's lunar navigation the biggest flex ever. But inside the capsule, the crew has to pivot back to immediate physical hazards. Their next task is testing a set of engineered compression suits called orthostatic intolerance garments. The biology here is dangerous. After 10 days in microgravity, the human heart gets used to pumping without resistance. When standard 1G gravity returns during descent, blood will rapidly pool in the astronaut's legs. These garments are designed to aggressively squeeze the lower body, forcing that blood back upward to keep the brain oxygenated. Alongside their own biology, the crew spends time troubleshooting the spacecraft's toilet. While it sounds minor, diagnosing microgravity plumbing failures in real time provides the engineering data required to keep humans alive on multi-year trips to Mars. While the public focuses on eclipse photos and viral moments, the astronauts' ability to walk on Earth again depends on mastering these mundane biological and mechanical systems before gravity takes hold. Once the suits are checked, the crew executes a physical lockdown of the Orion cabin. They strip away storage netting and securely bolt down hard drives containing 50 gigabytes of lunar data. This gauge illustrates the specific threat forcing that lockdown. When the capsule slams into the atmosphere, the deceleration force pulls 3.9 Gs. At 3.9 Gs, an unsecured camera or tether instantly multiplies in relative weight. Within the cabin, floating debris becomes a high-speed projectile. With the interior secured, the crew prepares for an external adjustment. Late in the night at 10:53 p.m. Eastern, they execute the Return Trajectory Correction burn, known as RTC-2. This map visualizes the physics of that maneuver. RTC-2 is a microscopic engine fire, a needle thread adjustment designed to align the capsule with the exact entry corridor over the Pacific Ocean. Securing the cabin and precisely timing the thrusters are physical requirements for survival. Any unbolted camera or missed degree of alignment carries a lethal price during the high G deceleration. By 3:05 in the morning, Flight Day 9 ends. The cabin is stripped. The lunar data is locked in. The trajectory is set. The crew straps in and goes to sleep. The lonesome drift phase of Artemis II is complete. There are no more tests to run or cameras to stow. When they wake up for Flight Day 10, the European service module will detach. Minutes later, the blunt edge of their heat shield will plunge into a wall of 5,000-degree plasma. Flight Day 9 proves the true triumph of space exploration is found in the unglamorous mechanics, compressing human biology, bolting down hardware, and threading a mathematical needle across 250,000 miles. bringing humans home safely is a feat of total, calculated obedience to physics.